Good everybody, welcome back to my bedtime stories. It's been a while. I took a break, trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this and come up with new ways to do of doing this. But hey, let's just wing it. If you're the first time here, please like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, click that notification button. That button, little button, man. Now we click it, man, so that whenever I post, you guys will be able to get notifications. Let's get to it. Most of you have already seen the topic. My Soweto's finest story. It's kind of a long story, so it's gonna be broken down into maybe 4 parts or 5 parts because it's part of my, I think, 3 or 4 years of my life. It's part of 3 or 4 years of my life, so it's really important for people that are upcoming and also who wants to learn about the media industry and the dance industry as a whole. It's slow. So one, we'll wing it. We'll see. So yeah, my friend Utaviso was part of Soweto's finest, so that's how I managed to be around the guys most of the time. Not during performances, but when they dance, or you would call me, or we just hang around, and then we'll end up saying, see at clubhouse, and we just hang around. So I got used to the guys. So, and also the vibe just got to me because making jokes, and I love making jokes. And I'll make jokes about me, make jokes about others, and everything. It was just fun, cool. But in church, the church that I was going to at the time, they used to say, "Are you part of Soweto's Finest?" Some people, "Are you part of Soweto's Finest?" I used to say, "Yes, I'm part of Soweto's Finest," knowing very well that it's just my friend that is part of Soweto's Finest. So during the whole thing, my friend Tabiso decided to step away from Soweto's Finest and focus on other things. Amongst other things that happened, but that's his story. Probably one day we'll tell it. Uh, so I was like, yo, my link is gone now. So one of the good days I bumped into Tom. Oh, before that, I think before I bumped into Tom, because I already realized, okay, my link to sort of finance is already no longer there. So now my lies are about to be exposed. So I decided to inbox Sandile, who is the manager and co-founder, and I decided to inbox him and say, "Hey, that I would like to become ambassador of Soweto's Finance." I actually inboxed the page of Soweto's Finance and actually inboxed him after. So I didn't get any reply from that. I thought, probably they have a lot of inboxes. It is what it is. I bumped into Tom and he's like, "Yeah, hey Mfana, we saw your message and we're like, nah, we can make you an ambassador. You're like a brother. We know you for years now, and also you used to hang around us through Tabis." And he's like, "By the way, where's Tabis?" I'm like, "Nah, I was with him earlier on." He's like, "No, okay, cool. Please do talk to him, maybe Abu, yeah, and all of those." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then he's like, "Okay, let's communicate via MXIT. We used to call it Umqit or MXIT. Mix it." So yeah, mix it. Yeah, we are from that era, some of us. So we decided to chat on Mix It. Okay, cool, chatting. I went to see Taviso. We spoke about it, and he told me his reasons and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. I won't force him. Um, and at the time, I didn't tell him I was interested in joining, so it was fine. I was just okay, cool. We spoke about it, Taviso. You don't want to go back, cool. And then I told Tom, hey, this guy, and then he's like, okay, cool. I'm bored here at home. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm just chilling, man. He's like, I thought you still studying. I'm like, I dropped out, but I'm on my way to Shell. When I come back, I'll come through. He's like, okay, cool. Went to him, and then we decided to go around. We went to the shop, and we talked. And I told him, hey, I decided to take a gap year. And I'm like, by the way, I'd like to learn how to dance, but it was kind of a joke. I placed it as a joke, but I was serious. He's like, oh, okay, cool. Monday, sizoya eholweni at our local law. We'll be starting our results from there from now on. Like, oh, best. Like, come through. Let's go together, and we'll take it from there. Went through the 3 weeks or so. After 3 weeks, I saw a gap while I'm busy traveling with them because remember while I'm going to rehearsals, in between the performances and I would tag along. So I would see, okay, there's a gap here. I remember the first time I went to a gig, I think it was in Krugerstad. Ah, oh, the name of the school. I forgot the name of the school. We went to the school and so I saw me was like, he was shocked but excited at the same time. You know when someone is shocked but excited? Like, I'm like, hey, suppose that sure. Like, oh, okay, cool. And then I started just just following him around, followed him around, and many a year before that, there was a crew that we trying to start, which was unknown virus, and I went to him and I wanted some pointers in terms of that, and then so he knew me coming there automatically. That meant okay, I should just shadow him. So he just started speaking to me like, yeah, I'm Fana from here. Yeah, Zama, fucking speaker in the so, and then yeah, I just from that day I just started shadowing him in a way automatically, even though I didn't know what I was doing, shadowing him. So I'm like, I should tell him, nah, this dancing thing, nah, it's not for me. It's like, I'm fine routine, man. Because now there was a carnival, one of the biggest carnivals in South Africa, which is the Johannesburg Carnival, or even the world, the Johannesburg Carnival. So it's coming up, and then we're part of that. It's like, nah, man, you can't say that because we already placed your name and it's Soweto's finest, so that you're part of that. I'm like, okay, yeah, we can do the carnival, but after that, let me focus on administration and stuff. As you said, Uguti, Tom Sai is not around much, so you end up having to cover some of the stuff. So I can help there and there, even though I don't have that much experience, but I can try and cover that part. Like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't think about that ngaleyo ndlela, but okay, let's wing this thing. Sibone ukuthi senza njani. Cool. In the meantime, I was busy with Sai asking him stuff and other stuff. Some performances will tell me, and then we'll tell the guys, and then we'll just meet up with him, whether it's at Renberg and all of that. So we go around schools, your Mondio High. I think we went to Mondio 3 times. We go to Renberg, went to a lot of gigs, like a lot of gigs. Then came the carnival. As part of the crew, we did that and finished. After that, I started focusing on the administration side of things. And that's when my life changed. I can say 360, 180 degrees. It changed. That is part one. Look out for part two. How a trans it transformed from that from a dancer to a manager, administrator. How did that happen? Look out for that. Sharp fit.